All right, I'm gonna mute myself now.
All right.
Are we going to see you, Stephanie?
What is it?
Are we going to get to see you?
No, because I'm in the basement. It's next to my son's bedroom. So I'm trying not to wake him up.
All right. I'm muting y'all.
Okay.
I'm muting all of you, so I will be it for a little while. And I'm going to start my Facebook video because see if I can't get this to work. All right. Use camera. Let's see if I can't get this camera to work. Why isn't this? Oh, camera issue. Oh, I'm having a problem with my camera. Oh, great. Nope. There is a problem with my, oh, great. I apparently can't go live on Facebook because it doesn't want to use the camera on my thing, on my computer. Let's see. I will have to do it the old-fashioned way and use two different tools. Great. I'm sorry for the delay. I know I'm now 1 minute late and 1 minute over. I apologize. Technical difficulties. Getting Facebook. Well, nope. Facebook is not happening today. Okay. Well, we're just Zooming today. So apologies for the delay. We are only Zooming today because Facebook doesn't want to work. So good morning, kickboxers. Happy Friday. It is 6 a.m. It is 6:02 a.m. I apologize for the delay. It is time to get our workout started. So today we're going to have a 7-round format. So 10-minute warm up, 7-minute rounds, conditioning at the end. So we're going to start with our jog right now. We're going to start with our jog right now. Once I find my timer. All right, let's get moving. And there is the timer. So start your jog. And we're changing our music to the playlist that I said I was going to play. All right. All right. So we are jogging right now. We are jogging. We are going to use all of our energy that we started with this morning to get our bodies moving. So we're going to get our knees up. Today, when I say freeze, we're going to do some jumping lunges. So let's try that right now. 3, 2, 1, freeze. So right where you are, you're just going to do some jumping lunges. Get those legs awake right away. We're going to work our booties off today. Make sure when you're in those jumping lunges, you are not in a straight line, that your feet are hip distance apart when they land. Back to your jog in 2 and 1. Back to your jog. So we are getting, every time we go back to our jog, our knees go up a little bit higher. We're trying a little bit harder. One more set of jumping lunges and go. One more set of jumping lunges. If you can't do the jumping lunges, you can always do regular reverse lunges. That is fine. We're waking ourselves up. And 2 and 1. Back to the jog. All right. So, in about 10 more seconds, we're going to be down on the floor. And we're just going to do regular sit-ups with a jab cross. 2 and 1. So we're on the floor. We're starting with abs today. We're going to go with regular sit-ups with a jab cross. I'm going to turn this way so I can see my timer. So regular sit-ups with a jab cross at the top. Make sure you're using those abs and not your arms to gain momentum when you are doing these jab crosses. We're going to roll it over immediately into a right side plank in 2 and 1. So right side elbow plank. You want to engage your glutes, engage your quads. Get that hand up. Look up at that hand. If you can't get that hand up, put your hand on your hip. That is okay. You want to make sure that you are squared off and your shoulders are in line. You only got 5 more seconds before we're rolling it over to the other side in 3, 2, 1. Roll it over to the other side. We got our left side plank right now. Again, you want to make sure your shoulders are lined up, your hips are up, engaging the obliques, engaging the glutes, engaging the quads. That hand up or hand on your hip, whichever one works for you. We only got 5 more seconds in this before we're finding our high plank and going into mountain climbers in 2 and 1. Going in to regular mountain climbers. In these mountain climbers, make sure you're driving your knees straight up into your chest. Make sure that your arms are perpendicular to the floor. You got 5 more seconds before we're gonna hold that high plank in 2 and 1. Hold that high plank. Once you find that high plank, really engage, walk your feet out just a touch. We're gonna get walking push-ups and go. So down, down, up, up. Switch sides, down, down, up, up. You wanna make sure that you are actually getting fully into the position before you start moving again. With your down, down, up, up. I'm gonna lower that a little bit, I'm screaming. Got 5 more seconds before we stop holding that high plank in 2 and 1, hold that. And then we're going into froggies. So just giving me regular froggies. Get to see you guys again. Had you on the floor for a while. So come up and do your froggies. Making sure when you're standing up, you're pulling yourself all the way up and coming back down. We're gonna turn these froggies into burpees in 2 and 1. Going into burpees, and then add that push-up at the bottom, and then keep going. If you need to drop to your knees to do that push-up at the bottom, that is okay for that modification. Try them on your toes before you modify, as always. Give me about 1 more burpee before we are stopping in place and just doing those jump squats in 2 and 1. Now we're just doing those jump squats. So we built all the way up to that burpee, got to the jump squat, and we are holding jump squats right now. You got 15 more seconds of jump squats. Again, if you can't do the jump squats, you can just do the calf raise. Make sure you're engaging everything when you are doing that calf raise. Just a couple more jump squats, but we're going into some curtsy squats in 2 and 1. So in your curtsy squat, you're going to be dropping that knee behind your other leg. You're squeezing your calf, your thighs, excuse me, your upper legs together. Really work those inner thighs. Driving that knee down while you're doing it. Just a couple more. We're gonna extend this out if you have room to do skater lunges in 2 and 1. So if you have only 6 feet of space like I do, you can still do these skater lunges. You're just shortening it a little bit. You're putting your foot slightly more behind you instead of slightly to the side. And there goes my speaker. But you can still do it with that lift. We got 5 more seconds before we're going back to our sit-ups with a jab cross in 2 and 1. Back to our sit-ups with a jab cross. Starting back at the beginning, doing a little bit of ab work to wake up your morning. Just a few more. We got 10 more seconds before we get into that right side plank again. In 3, 2, 1. Back to that right side plank. So come on up in that right side plank. Again, you want to hold it. Squeeze your glutes while you're here. It'll help stabilize your lower back. While you're doing this, look up. Try not to look that way, even though that's what I'm doing because I have to see my timer. You got 5 more seconds before rolling it over to the left side. 3, 2, 1. Go to the left side and give me, engage everything, and you give me that side plank. You only have 20 seconds left of this side plank. You can do it. Making sure there's a really good engagement of all the muscles along the left side of your body. Got 5 more seconds before you find that high plank. In 2 and 1. Find that high plank for those mountain climbers. You're going to be doing those mountain climbers for about 30 seconds. Again, driving those knees up toward you while you're in those mountain climbers. Making sure your hands are parallel, your arms are parallel to the floor. You only got a few more seconds before we're going to drop down into a regular elbow plank in 2 and 1. While you are all in this elbow plank, I'm going to tell you about your last minute AMRAP. So your AMRAP is you're going to come back up, you're going to roll over and do 10 bicycles, so 1 on each side, 5 on each side, 10 shoulder taps, 5 on each side, and 3 full burpees. So let's go. That AMRAP, 10 bicycles, 1, 10, so 10 shoulder taps, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 3 full burpees. All the way down and all the way up. This is a long AMRAP, so you may only be able to get through a couple of rounds before you hear that bell. We are almost there. Before we get to the end, we have about 15 seconds. I lost count. There's your knock. And you finished 2 sets of this AMRAP in 3, 2, 1. All right. You are done with the warm-up already. We're done with the warm-up already. This is what happens when we do a 10-minute warm-up. A 10-minute warm-up goes by so fast when we're used to doing a 15-minute warm-up. So get a little bit of water. I know that AMRAP sucked. It was a really long one. I didn't really think about how long that was. That should have been a 90-second AMRAP. But get some water. I'm going to stretch it out. All right. When you're ready, come over. We're going to give a straddle stretch. I forgot to put my lovely, I'm looking over here and I'm looking at this. I forgot to put my lovely My Zone on, which is very, if you can put your My Zone on, please do. You get to keep track of your workout. I forgot, so if I don't put it on, apparently this workout doesn't count. All right, engage everything in your straddle stretch. Take a deep breath in, hinge forward at your waist. Again, we're not rolling down, we're taking a flat back and we're hinging so that we get the full stretch of the backs of our legs. If you can reach, put your hands on the floor. If you can't reach, you can put your hands anywhere on, that was weird. You can put your hands anywhere along your legs or keep them on your waist. Take a deep breath in, come over to the right side. Come over to the left side. All right, come over to the right side. Give me that right-sided runner's lunge here. Make sure your hands are inside of that front foot. Your feet are hip distance apart. You're not on a tightrope. Back leg is nice, straight, and strong. Come down and drop that back knee, soften that foot. Keep that hinge. You can see that long line. It's not right underneath me. It's that long line behind me so you can get that quad and hip flexor stretch. Keep that hinge, come on up. Take your right arm out, bring it across the body. I'm going to turn so you guys can see me a little bit. Again, this arm is strong. It's not floppy. Other side. Again, you're not just flopping it down, you're energetically pushing it out. Your energy is firing out your fingers. All right, shake it out. Stretch that front leg out, straighten it out, point those toes towards you. Take a deep breath in, again, hinging at your back. You see that my back is flat while I'm coming down. One hand on either side of that front leg, so you really feel that stretch in that calf, in the back of that hamstring. All right, take a deep breath in and come down into your split to whatever level you're comfortable in, and as always, try to go a little bit deeper, sink it down. Really engage the core to protect everything so you don't tear anything. All right, take a deep breath in, come up into that middle split. Go a little bit wider this time, take a deep breath in, hinge again at the waist, come down if you can reach, and come down on your elbows. Come down on your elbows, you can walk your hands through. Whatever you do, don't have your hands all the way out here, you lose the stretch level. Take a deep breath in, come over into that left-sided runner's lunge. Again, that back leg is strong, it's not flopping down. Engage the quad in that back leg, engage the quad, engage the knee. Drop down that back knee, soften that back foot. Again, see that, even back. It's hinged forward. You can feel the stretch in that quad and hip flexor. Come up. Give me that right elbow up. Right elbow up. Stretch out your tricep and your lat. Change sides, switch. Left elbow up. All right, shake it out. Stretch out that front leg. Take a deep breath in. Hinge down. Again, feeling, point those toes towards you, feeling that stretch up the back of that leg the entire way. Take a deep breath in. Stretch out into your split. Again, to your level of comfort. And then go just a tiny bit further. Making sure that you're trying to walk your hands towards your center line, towards your torso. All right, sit down. You deserve it. Let's do our butterfly stretch. As always, you have a couple of choices. You can put your hands behind your back and push, or you can grab by the ankles and push down and fold down. Again, if you do it this way, you want your back to be flat. You can get a nice lower back stretch into this if you do it in this direction. All right, right leg out, left leg stays in. Point those toes towards you. Hinged, leading with your chest. Grab that toe if you can reach it. Or grab along your leg. Pointing that toe towards you to really get a good stretch in that calf and engaging your shin. All right, left leg over right. Let's twist it out. Making sure that backhand is close to your booty while you're in this twist. Switch sides, left leg out, right leg in. Stretch up. Again, hinging, you're leading with your chest. You're not rolling down into it. As always, you want your back to be slightly flat while you're doing this. It's not possible to be completely flat, but you'll get the best stretch if you lead with your chest instead of trying to just get your nose all the way down to your knee. Right leg over left. Again, give me that twist, making sure that back hand is close to your booty. Making sure that the foot that's on the floor is still engaged. You don't want this to relax. You actually want to keep it engaged so that you're stay on your sits bones properly. Both legs out, take a deep breath in, come on down, hinge forward. Last stretch, pointing those toes towards you. If you can reach the toes, great. If you can't, that is okay too. You want to get your legs nice and straight. Really stretch out that hamstring. That is the last stretch I have for you. It's time to strap on our gloves. If you don't have gloves, You can always hold something in your hands for additional weight. Again, the gloves are to give us additional weight so that our combos can be a little more challenging, and so to work out our arms a little bit more if you do not have a bag. If you do have a bag, like Miss Vanessa has a bag, please punch the bag. So, our combos always start with a jab cross round. So you want your left foot forward, your right foot behind you. If you're on a clock, you're at about 4 or 5 o'clock with your back foot. It's slightly turned out at a 45-degree angle. Your front foot is facing forward. As always with the jab, your jab is your is your front hand punch, your left hand in this case. So it comes straight out. You're going to lean, there is going to be a forward push into the ball of that foot, but you're not twisting into the jab. You're just coming straight forward. For the cross, you're always pivoting into it. As we talked about last week, you want to keep your core tight. If your core is tight, your hip will naturally pivot into it, and then you'll get that nice force into the ball of that foot. So let's start with our jab cross round. Let's go. So just regular jab cross. Again, if you want to add that bounce in to get a little bit more cardio, continuous cardio, go ahead. Nice and easy on the jab cross. You can do, what we can do is a jab cross, reset. If you got that bounce in, bounce a couple of times, jab cross, reset. Whatever works for you. Again, you want to keep that cardio up. Make sure that you can get that bounce in so that you get that additional oomph, an additional workout into your legs. So let's go with 4 punches now. Jab, cross, reset, jab, cross, reset. Especially if you're doing a full reset like that, it's good to get that bounce in. Again, we're not hitting a bag. Most of us don't have a bag in front of us. And so that reset, we don't want to lose our energy from doing that reset. So jab, cross, reset, jab, cross, reset. Even when you're going a little bit faster, you want to keep that core tight so that that cross, you still get that nice pivot and you still get that nice push into the floor. All right. Let's work only on that jab right now. So just work on that jab right now. As you can see, it's a natural thing to come forward on that jab. You're pushing into the ball of that front foot. You always want your feet to be nice and relaxed. You want to be up on the balls of your feet so you can move quickly into these punches. All right, we're going to move into cross only and go, just cross. You want to make these crosses strong, but powerful and quick at the same time, which also means you have to reset all the way to your face in order to do that cross. Every single time. Don't ever cheat the next punch because you didn't reset all the way so that you didn't get full extension. All right. Back to just 2 punches, jab, cross, and go. Back to just 2 punches. So I'm adding my little bounce here so that when I have my reset, my body is still ready to go into the next punch. We got less than half a minute left in this round. All right, so let's do non-stop jab cross and go. So non-stop jab cross, you can be here, you can add those high knees, whichever one you want. They will do different things. You have 7 seconds left in this round. 3, 2, 1. All right, that was your first round. Take a drink if you need to, I do. My throat is very dry this morning. Couldn't tell you why. So, we're gonna have all our punches in our second round. Doing our nice, simple everything combo. Jab, cross, left hook, right upper. Again, those last 3 punches, you need to keep your core tight because you're pivoting into them. Jab, cross, left hook, right upper. And that right uppercut, unless you have a bag, if you have a bag, you're punching into the gut of that bag. If you don't have a bag, you're going to follow through as if you're punching your opponent in the chin. It's an uppercut Go straight up. Don't lock it. Just let it flow, okay? So jab, cross, left hook, right upper. Let's go to round 2. Jab, cross, left hook, right upper. Jab, cross, left hook, right upper. Again, keep that core tight. You're changing directions in each of these punches. So jab, cross, you're changing directions in these last 3 punches. You're pivoting right, left, then right. If you don't keep your core tight while you're changing directions, you could injure your lower back, especially since there's nothing that's being hit right now for most of us. So, keep the core tight, and that will protect your back. You're not swinging from your waist in those pivot punches. All right, let's work just on those last 2 punches, just the hook and the right upper. So hook, right upper. Again, you're pivoting into each of these punches. Your core is tight. You're making sure you're following through on each of those punches. You're not bringing your shoulder to your ear for the hook. You're just bringing your elbow up and bringing it across. With that uppercut, you're starting at your hip line and you're coming straight up. So just the hook and the upper. Back to the full combo in 2 and 1. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Again, we want to make sure that the core stays tight, especially when we're changing directions like that, going from right to left. We want to make sure the core stays tight so that each of those punches is strong and we can prevent injury. All right, let's just go to those middle 2 punches now, that cross and that hook. So cross, hook, cross, hook. Those middle 2 punches, just that cross and that hook. Again, following all the way through. Don't freeze it. Don't stop it. You can follow through as if you still have a bag in front of you. Just make sure that elbow is up at that 90-degree angle and you're not swinging behind you. Got 5 more seconds. Then we're just going to do a set of jumping jacks for the last 20 seconds. And go. Just give me a set of jumping jacks all the way to the end. Get a little bit of cardio in this. Got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right, that was your round number 2. Round number 3, as always, it is time to add our kicks in. So we are starting with our left front kick. So we're going to go with our left front kick. Left front kick. We're going to go with our right upper, hook, hook, right front kick. Again, with no bag in front of us, there's no need to slide back in order to have room for that right front kick. If you do have a bag, yes, you still need to slide back. But we're starting left front kick, upper, left hook, right front kick. All right, we good? Left front kick, right upper, left hook, right hook, left front kick, right front kick, excuse me. All right, let's go for round number 3 and go. Left front kick, right upper, left hook, right front kick. You want to make sure you point that toe. Again, there's no bag in front of you. Point that toe in that front kick. If you want to imagine there's a bag, you can still point the toe that flex the toes back as if you're going to hit something. That's fine too. Just make sure that your foot is not like this, and you're not pulling your toes back. That's for side kicks. We'll be doing that later. So left front kick, right upper, left, right hook, right front kick. I forgot my own combo. Upper, hook, hook, right front kick. Left front kick, upper, hook, hook, right front kick. Again, I'm forgetting my own combo now. Just as long as you keep moving, It's okay. You can mess up. I mess up these things all the time. All right. Let's do our first set of just front kicks. No squat. Just do front kicks. You don't need to do a squat. Just right in front of you. Keep that core tight. You're not leaning forward or back. You're just picking up that leg and kicking it. But you're keeping that core tight. You see how my center is very steady? All right. Back to the combo in 2 and 1. Left front kick, right upper, hook, hook. Right front kick. Left front kick, right upper, hook, hook. Right front kick. Again, on those front kicks, you can either have your toe pointed like this, or you can be like this as if you're actually still jabbing the bag. Just make sure it's not like this or not just floppy. You want your foot to be very strong in this. Keep going with that combo. All right, let's add that squat into those front kicks again now. So front kick, squat. Front kick, squat now. Working our booties today. Again, if you can keep the hands up during this whole thing, do so. You need to chop the hand down. You can chop the hand that's kicking. Don't drop both of them down, please. All right, back to your combo in 2 and 1. Left front kick, cross uppercut, double hook, right front kick. We're going to take this now all the way to the end. You only got 10 more seconds. That is your knock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. That was round 3. How you all feeling? Feeling good? All right. It is time for round 4. I was hoping Stephanie was going to be here today, and she is. And so we're doing some side kicks. So we're going to start on this time with our right side kick. So because there's no bag, again, if you have a bag, you're going to do it to the bag. Because there's no bag, we can pick it up and actually do the side kick off to the side. So we're going to chamber the knee all the way up. Pull those toes back. Make sure they're pulled to as close, like try to pull them towards your face. And we're pushing it out so that the leg is straight out. So it's going to be a simple combo. Right side kick, put the foot back, jab, cross, and you can do 2 knees or 2 left roundhouses. Again, whichever makes you more comfortable. If you have the bag in front of you, go ahead and do those roundhouses. So right side kick, jab, cross, 2 left roundhouses or 2 knees. Round number 4, let's go, let's do this. Right side kick, jab, cross, 2 left roundhouses. Again, if you have a bag in front of you, you have to chamber it all the way and come out in front. If not, you can just do the side kick to the side. You don't need to do all the twisting around. Just do it to the side. Put the foot back in the guard. Jab, cross, and just pick up that left foot. For that knee, again, when you're doing that knee, it's like you're imagining that you're taking your opponent's head and slamming it into your knee, or you do 2 left roundhouses. Again, you're just picking up that foot and putting that roundhouse out there. So, right side kick, jab, cross, 2 left roundhouses. And we're just going to keep going. Make sure those jabs and crosses are still nice and strong. Make sure that your core is tight. The tighter you keep your core on these, especially the right side kick, the less likely you're going to fall over. All right, let's just work on that knee or that roundhouse, whichever one you're doing. So just tap and go. If you're doing that roundhouse, if you're doing that knee, you're just bringing it up. We're working our left side oblique right now while you're doing this. Again, I'm going to do 2 of each. So we can do this too. You can do 2 roundhouses and then 2 knees. Just a couple more seconds before we go back to our combo in 2 and 1. So right side kick, jab, cross, 2 left roundhouses. We got 1 minute left for this combo. Trying to mix things up for you guys. Trying to get all of our kicks and all of our punches in. There are certain things that we can't do as well without a bag. Like my favorite Superman punch. It's very tough to do in the air when you don't have a target in front of you. You can. I may try it, but not today. 30 more seconds. We're gonna do some burpees right now and go. Just the last 30 seconds, just doing some burpees. I don't know that everyone is participating in this last 30 seconds of burpees. I have my doubts about it. We got 10 more seconds left. Just a few more seconds. Try to push through in 3, 2, 1. All right. Who did the burpees with me? Did anyone do the burpees with me? I don't know. All right. So we are in round number 5 now. Here's our 5th combo round. So we're going with, starting with our cross. So we're cross, left hook. I don't remember. Let's try it again. Cross, left upper, right hook, left upper, right front kick. Now we're doing our left side kick. All right? So cross, upper, hook, upper, right front kick, step it down. And again, we're doing the side kick to the side. You don't have to do it to the front. One more time. Cross, left upper, hook, left upper, right front kick, chamber it, left side kick. All right, this is round 5. Go ahead. Cross, upper, hook, upper, right front kick, left side kick. Again, we're just gonna keep going. It's right, left, right, left, right, left. So starting on your right side, ending on your left side. This one's an easy combo to remember. Cross, upper, hook, upper, right front kick, left side kick. Again, you wanna make sure when you put that right front kick down, you're readying it for that side kick. So you're just putting it down. You're putting down your foot parallel, chambering, and then pushing out. Pulling those towards toes, your toes toward your face. That is a nice tongue twister. Cross, upper, hook, upper, right front kick, left side kick. Always look at where your kick is going. I'm looking at you guys. But when you look at your kick, you can maintain your balance a little bit more. Cross, upper, hook, upper, right front kick, left side kick. Bring that knee all the way in for that side kick. All right. Let's just work on those kicks. That right front kick, left side kick. Right front kick, left side kick. Again, you want to try to place your foot down in the right position as much as possible, which means if you do have a bag, once you do that right front kick, you're actually putting the foot back and it's facing away so that you can chamber and come forward with that front kick, with that side kick, excuse me. So right front kick, left side. If you can keep your hands up at guard the entire time, again, challenging the core more. 3, 2, 1, back to your combo, cross, upper, hook, upper, right front kick, left side kick. Cross, upper, hook, upper, front kick, side kick. And just keep going. I am blurry. I don't know why I'm blurry. All right, that's better. Cross. Just a few more seconds. We got 30 seconds left. We are going to do some jab cross with high knees and go. Jab cross with high knees to end this round. Get those knees up. You only got 15 seconds left. Get that cardio up. Get that heart rate back up in this round 5. We got 3, 2, 1. All right, that is round 5. We got round 6 coming at you. We're starting with 2 right roundhouses and a left roundhouse. So we're starting with the right roundhouse, so you're gonna step out. So step out, you can do 2 right knees, or 2 right roundhouses. 1, 2, place it down. 1 left, left upper, left hook, right upper, right hook. Okay, so 2 left punches, then 2 right punches. So we're starting with the right roundhouse, 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 left round, excuse me, upper hook, upper hook. Again, 1 last time. Do knee, knee, 2 of them, then the left one, upper, left side hook, upper hook. All right, let's go into round 6. Let's go. So you're either doing knees or roundhouses, it's up to you. I like the roundhouses. 1, 2, 1, and then left side, upper hook, upper hook. All right. So 2 left, 2 right, 1 left, and then staying on the left side, and then staying on the right side. All right. So let's just keep doing that. Again, you can do it this way: knee, knee, and then that 3rd knee, upper hook, upper hook. Whichever one you choose. Again, if you don't have a bag in front of you, that roundhouse may be a little hard for some people. So you can just step it out and do 2 knees instead. This is still going to give you a great ab and oblique workout. This challenges the core a little bit more and gets that glute and that hamstring and that quad into the action a little bit more. But again, roundhouse, roundhouse, roundhouse on the other side, upper hook, upper hook. We're going to do this for a little while longer. Then we're just going to work on those punches. All right. So let's just do that upper hook, upper hook. Again, working on keeping the core tight here, because these are all punches that require that pivot. And again, the strength of these punches don't come from your arms. It comes from keeping that core tight. 3, 2, 1. Now just those kicks. Just one side and the other, only one on each side. So if you want to do roundhouse, roundhouse, go ahead. If you want to just give me those knees, go ahead. Just one on each side. Not doubling up anything. Again, making sure you're placing your feet so that you're not twisting out your ankle. You're placing your feet. You can see my feet. They're already prepped for my kicks. All right, 3, 2, 1. Back to your combo. So it's 2, and then 1. Upper hook, upper hook. 1 on the right, 1 on the left. Upper hook, upper hook. Whoops, that was 2. That was not the combo. But as long as you keep moving, it's okay. You only got only 15 seconds left. You're gonna take this all the way to the end. 10-second knock. Can you give me 2 more? Can you finish the one that you have in 3, 2, 1? All right, that was round 6. It is time for round 7. This is your last round. Last round, best round. All right, y'all gonna hate me? I kind of hate myself for writing this down, but that's okay. So we got 2 side kicks. Again, we're not gonna do them forward if you don't have a bag. We're gonna do left side kick, put it down, right side kick. We're kind of come down with a push up, come back off, jab cross, left hook. Yes, I put a push up in the middle of it. I'm kind of regretting it myself now because I'm a little tired. But that's okay. That's why we're here. We're pushing ourselves through. So for that left side kick, you're just turning that foot out. We're not going forward. So just turning the foot out, chamber, left side kick, put it down, ready your foot, right side kick, come down, do that push-up, jab cross, left hook. All right, let's go. Let's see what you can do in round number 7. Left, right, come down, do that push-up, jab cross, left hook. I don't know why I'm blurry. Hello, hello camera, wake up. Okay, thank you, that's better. When I drop down, my camera gets confused because it doesn't know where to focus. So it's trying to find me. I have to wake it up sometimes. I apologize for the slight blurriness when that happens. Don't worry, we're not going to do the push-up the entire 3 minutes. In fact, you got about 10 more seconds, and then you get a reprieve from that push-up. But until then, let's try to keep our energy as high as possible. All right, for the next minute, drop the push-up. So we're just doing left side kick, right side kick, jab cross, left hook, and then back again. Left side kick, right side kick, jab cross, left hook. For the next minute, don't worry about that push-up. I may let you have a little bit more than a minute without the push-up, depending on how I'm feeling. I hate that some of these songs get really loud and then they get quiet again. Let the speaker on down. All right. You only got a minute and 20 seconds left in this round. You can keep going, keep moving. All right. Jab cross. All right. For the next 30 seconds, we're adding that push-up back in. Not the whole minute. And go. So left side kick, right side kick. Give me that one good push-up. Jab cross, left hook. Again. Left to right. Give me that push-up. Jab cross, left hook. If you're getting tired, rather than just keeping up the speed, slow it down so you don't lose your form. All right, last 30 seconds. Let's just do some jump squats and go. Just some jump squats all the way to the end. We only got 15 more seconds. Just doing some good jump squats or regular squats if your knees can't take it. We got 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Speed round. Actually, you can take your gloves off. Find something to balance on. We're going to start. It's not really a speed round. It's a half conditioning round. Put your hand on something. Make sure your foot is prepped. We're just going to do a side kick for 30 seconds. So, start with the left or the right, whichever one, but find something to balance on to get that side kick. You put your hand behind you because you're using your hand for balance. You don't have to worry about it as much. This is about working your butt. Got 10 more seconds before we turn it around and do the other side. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. So for me, I'm switching to the object that I'm holding. Again, you want to make sure that your foot is in the right position. And you're coming straight out with that side kick. We're really trying to burn out that glute while we're doing this side kick. It's the glute and this oblique that is going. It's on that same side. You should start feeling it in your butt. Right about now, that was 10 seconds. You only got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Woo. That was your combos, all your combos, and your speed round. That wasn't the speediest speed round, but wanted to work your butts today. And that is the theme for our conditioning drill today. So I threw in all those side kicks today because I wanted to work your butts, fatigue them a little bit so that we can fatigue them a little bit more with our conditioning drill. So, all right. So today, we're gonna be working our butts a little bit for conditioning. I'm gonna move my timer so it's closer to me. So the first thing we're gonna do, I'm blurry again, okay. The first thing we're going to do is we're gonna hold a plank, an elbow plank. So I'll show you, we're holding the elbow plank. Again, we're getting everything nice and good. We're holding our glutes, and then we're just gonna lift our legs. Again, this is really good for the butt. So the first thing, 30 seconds of that. Ready, and go. Find your plank, and then we're gonna just lift, doing leg lifts in that elbow plank. For 30 seconds. Got 15 more seconds of this. This is challenging your core, and it's also working that glute. Your glute is nice and tight while you're doing this. 3, 2, 1. All right. Next thing we're gonna do, something we don't really do in class ever, I don't think. You ever seen a mule kick? So mule kick, you're in your tabletop. You wanna make sure that your hands are 90 degrees into the floor. I'm gonna do it this way. And you're gonna lift up one leg. It's at a 90-degree angle. Flex that foot, and you're just gonna pulse it up. So we're gonna do it for 30 seconds and go. So 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. And again, you can make these as big or as small as possible. If you do them small, it really burns out the glute. If you do them larger, you're strengthening it a little bit more by lifting it up. Again, whichever is what you want to do, make sure you do the same thing on the other side. Got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side and immediately go into it. Again, you wanted that back, I have to check myself, that back leg to be at a 90-degree angle while you're doing this, and it's going straight up. Again, while you're in this tabletop, you want to make sure that your core is tight to protect your lower back. You don't want this movement to get into your lower back. It should be isolated to your glute. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Third thing we're doing. So those of you who have been, in class when we do the roundhouses on our knees, it's called a fire hydrant. We're not going to be doing the full roundhouse. We're just going to be lifting the leg up. So again, we're in that tabletop position. When we do the fire hydrant in the studio and we're kicking the bag, we're lifting and we're kicking. We're not going to kick. We're just going to lift it up. All right? And go ahead. Again, the leg stays at a 90-degree angle. You go in that full range of motion. Keep the core tight. Again, you don't want this movement in your lower back. You just want it in your butt. This is May You Be Beautiful. Working on our glutes this month. Working on those nice booties. We got booty goals. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Again, your knee stays at a 90-degree angle. Just lifting it straight to the side. Keep that core tight. Protect that lower back. 15 more seconds. You can do this. Now your butt is probably starting to feel sore right now. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, last thing, everyone stand up. We're gonna do some squats. Just 30 seconds of squats. You all know what a squat is. So we're ending it with a lovely set of squats. And go. Just a regular set of squats. Make sure you're squeezing that glute when you get to the top of that squat. We're not jumping. Nothing fancy here. Just your regular old squat. We know how good these are for the booty. If this is your rest day for your May Your Booty Be Beautiful challenge, I'm giving you an extra set. You got 5 more seconds, and then we're gonna be done for the day. In 2 and 1. And that is it for today. Is your butt sore? My butt's a little sore. All right, time to stretch it out. Get a little bit of a sip of water, but it is time to stretch things out.
Why are you trying to hurt my butt like that? I won't be able to walk.
But you love side kicks, Stephanie.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
I did that just for you.
I feel honored. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right,
Hey,
time to stretch. Come down. Give me your best floor pancake. In the comfort of your own home, give me your floor pancake. All right. So take your hands by your ribs. Bring your elbows in. Take a deep breath in. Stretch it on up. I want to make sure your neck is nice and loose while you're doing this. And down. And up. Again, bring these elbows in. You can feel this in your abs. And down. One more time. Come on up. Sit it all the way back into your child's pose. Knees slightly apart. Come forward. Reach as far as you can with your hands. You feel it really nicely from all those push-ups I made you do. Down your lats and your chest. Opening your chest up. Walk it over to the right. Push that left glute down. Push it over to the left. Pushing that right glute down. You should feel that nice stretch all the way down the right side. Come back to center. Give me that tabletop position. Take a deep breath in. Head up, tailbone up, belly down. Look up. Exhale. Push your shoulders, arch that back. Move between those movements at the speed of your own breath while you're inhaling up and exhaling down. Once you've done about 3 or 4 sets of those, come back to your neutral spine. Tuck those toes, walk those hands forward just a tiny bit and push up into that downward dog position. Your knees do not have to be straight. Pedal out those feet. Push those hands. Push those heads between those arms. Your hands are pushed into the floor, slowly pedaling them out. Come up on all 10 toes. Drop it all the way down. Walk your feet to your hands or your hands to your feet. Keep your feet hip distance apart or a little bit further. Gentle bend in the knees, grab opposite elbows, and hang there. Feel that stretch. You can straighten one leg, then the other. To feel that stretch in each of those hamstrings as you need. Gentle bend in the knees, release the elbows. Roll it all the way up. Stretch it on up. Grab one wrist. Pull it all the way to the side. Grab the other wrist. Go the other way. Shake it out. Take a knee. We're going to stretch our chests out. So come down on your left knee. Grab behind you. Interlock your fingers. Stretch it down. Don't straighten out the arms. Pull them down and pull your hands away from your glutes. This will stretch out your chest. All right. Switch knees. Just doing it again. Again, we want to make sure that our stretches are nice and even across our body. All right, stand up, let's stretch the quads out. If you need something for balance, find something for balance. Tuck your tailbone under to really enhance this quad and hip flexor stretch. The other side. Again, tuck the tailbone under. You want to make sure that this is not forward or sideways. You want to try to keep it down. Tuck the tailbone under so that you get really into that hip flexor when you do this. All right, stretching out your glutes that I worked so hard today. This should feel really good right about now. Again, if you need to hold on to something for balance, go ahead and do that. But this should really feel good on your butt right now because of all the work I made you do in your butt. And the other side, again, should feel really good. Again, if you can't do that one, if it's too hard, this is also an option. Lying down and doing it on your back, putting your hands through, and just keeping your elbow right here. This is also an option. If doing it standing up is too hard, it's the same stretch. It's just called a reclined pigeon. There are many variations of this stretch that you can do. All right, and one more deep breath in, and exhale out. That is all I have for you. Thank you for joining me. I'm so excited that you guys got up early to chat with me.
Thanks, Tina.
With me. Thanks, Tina. Oh, Cash is here. I didn't see Cash come in.
Wait, are you in bed?
Are you there? Hey, are you sitting in bed?
I did not sweat like you guys, but yeah, I'm here.
Oh, Cash decided to come join us and watch us instead.
I'm about to go outdoors, go bike riding or walk. So.
Hey, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to see you guys. I love that you wake up for me on Friday mornings. It makes me so happy.
Thank you, Tina. Have a good day, everyone.
Have a great day, everyone.
Have a great day. Thank you.
Good to see you guys.
Bye, guys. I miss y'all.
Bye.